Ayo, almost got a heart attack, you know. Yeah, suddenly the police called. Yeah, luckily they only asked for my bank details. Yeah, they know I'm innocent. Hey, I call you back later. I got incoming call.
Hi, am I speaking to Miss Tan Chin Ling?
Yes?
Hi, Miss Tan. I'm calling from Lion City Bank. I'd like to check. Do you make a fund transfer of $150,000 in the last 5 minutes?
Huh? No?
Okay, well, for our records show that someone made such a transfer through internet banking.
I logged in about 10 minutes ago, but I didn't transfer any money.
Okay, if you don't mind me asking, why did you access your internet banking?
Because the police called me and asked me for my bank details.
Miss Tan, I'm afraid you may have been a victim of a police impersonation scam. We will do what we can on our part, but I suggest you make a police report immediately.
I got a call from this number and they said that I was under investigation for possible money laundering.
Was it an automated recording?
Yes. Then it asked me to press a number and I was transferred to a person who told me he was a police officer.
What did he tell you?
He said he was from the Interpol and he needed to check my bank details because they suspect that my bank account had been used for illegal criminal activities. Then he messaged me a link and told me to fill in my internet banking user ID and PIN.
Do you have the link?
Yes, this one. After I filled in everything, he said I would receive a one-time password through SMS. I sent it to him, then he said that he will call me back after the investigation is completed and the case closed. Then he put down the phone.
What happened after that?
I went to call my sister because I was so scared. After that, the bank called and told me that $150,000 had been transferred out of my bank account. Then they asked me to make a police report.
Jeff, the website is hosted on an overseas server and the domain lookup has been blocked. The phone number has been spoofed and there are no leads to who the actual caller is.
Preliminary investigation shows that the $150,000 was transferred to the bank account of Tan Jun Yuan, who withdrew the same amount almost immediately. He's a 56-year-old Chinese male who works as a security guard with no criminal records.
What else do we know about him?
Preliminary investigation shows that Ting has several large bank transactions and withdrawals in the past month.
Okay, let's go look for Ting and see what he has to say.
Come in, come in. Sit. Will I get an award?
What award are you talking about?
The Public Spiritedness Award. I've been helping the police in an investigation and I've done everything they asked to. That's public spirit, right? Don't I deserve an award?
Mr. Ting, I think you better start from the beginning and tell me why you think you're helping the police.
It all began with a phone call. Hello?
由于你涉及警方正在调查的一起案件，你必须携带你的身份证到附近的警察局去。如有任何疑问，要进一步确认，请按1。
This is Inspector Song from Singapore Police Force. What is your name and IC number?
My name is Tan Jun Yuan. My IC number is S003340Z.
Please hold the line, sir. Mr. Teng, there appears to be a pending criminal case against you from Interpol.
Huh? Cannot be.
The case number is S313503. I will need to connect you with an Interpol officer to answer your queries. Please hold the line.
I'm Inspector Tsai from Interpol. Is this Mr. Teng Jun Yuan?
Yes.
You are under investigation for money laundering offences in several countries. Do you acknowledge that?
No. I've not been overseas for some time.
Your bank details have been found to be involved in several money laundering cases that we are currently investigating. We suspect that your bank account has been used by a syndicate for illegal criminal activities. But in order to prove this, we will need access to examine your bank account. Now, I will send you a link. Please provide your bank details on the main menu of the website.
Okay, done.
We will need some time to verify this information, sir.
This proves I'm innocent, right?
No. Your case is still an ongoing investigation and the matter has not been resolved. But if you want to prove that you are not part of the money laundering syndicate, then you must help us in our investigation into several other cases.
So, what do you need me to do? After that, I would find that money had been transferred into my bank account. A lot of money. From 20,000 to 200,000 even. I was told by Inspector Chai from Interpol to withdraw the transferred money. Then a plainclothes Interpol officer would meet me and I will hand the money over to him.
Did this plainclothes Interpol officer give you his name?
No.
Can you describe him?
He's a Chinese man, about 40, 50 years old, 1.7 and about my same size as me.
Mr. Teng, I suspect that you have been duped and you are money mule for a crime syndicate.
No, cannot be. You can call Inspector Chai from Interpol.
Interpol does not conduct such operations.
You mean I've been scammed?
Yes. Not only has your bank account been used for illegal fund transfers, you have also been used by the crime syndicate as a courier.
He's a scammer. It's him. It's a scammer.
It turns out that Teng is still in contact with one of the perpetrators. He calls himself Inspector Chai from Interpol. He actually texted Teng during our interview.
What did the message say?
Teng was asked to withdraw the latest money transfer and hand it over to another member of the syndicate tomorrow.
We can stage an ambush tomorrow when the handover takes place.
Yes. However, we must proceed with caution. We don't know what the suspect looks like.
Did Teng give any description of him?
Yes. He said he was a Chinese male with a similar build to Teng, but he couldn't remember anything else that could help us. Tomorrow's handover is at 3 p.m. Based on Teng's previous meetings with the suspect, we know that it will take place in this alley between Lorong 25 and Lorong 25A Geylang. So to block the escape routes, two separate teams headed by Hassan and Taizong will move into position here and here, once we've identified the suspect and he is in place. We'll then move in to arrest the suspect once Teng has handed the money over and is in the clear. We have to identify the suspect during the handover, and we can't be certain if he's violent, so we have to be careful.
Potential suspect approaching. Be on the lookout.
I have eyes on the suspect. Suspect has taken the package. Stand by on my signal. Now! I'm Senior Investigation Officer Low. You're under arrest for dishonestly receiving stolen property. Cuff him. Wang Yingchun, right? What are you doing in Singapore? Who are you working with? Where are the rest of your accomplices? Yingchun is still not cooperating. Taizong, based on Teng's previous meetings with Yingchun, check police camera footage to see if you can track any of Yingchun's movements.
Will do. Jeff, I made a check with ICA. Yingchun entered Singapore on the 21st of June on a flight from Taiwan.
Okay, let's head down to the airport and check their CCTV footage. Let's see if any of Yingchun's accomplices were caught on camera.
What was the date, time, and flight number?
Here. Did you see that? Do you think they are part of the same syndicate?
Even though we don't see Yingchun interacting with the other two men, my gut feeling tells me that they all know each other. Can you identify the two men walking behind the suspect?
We need to check and get back to you.
ICA came back with the names of the two men.
Chen Yujing and Chen Pingyu.
I found their contacts and names in Chun's phone. But I went through the police camera footage around Geylang again. There's no sign of either of these two guys. Chun is always alone when he meets Ting.
Did Chun send them any messages or vice versa?
There are some messages exchanged about collecting some packages, but that's about it. No other relevant information was found.
In the airport CCTV footage, Peng Yu and Eugene took a taxi together. So I called the taxi company and found out that they were dropped off at Chinatown. But we lost them after that.
Okay, I'll alert ICA about our two suspects in case they try to leave Singapore.
Hi, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Mr. Chen Pingyu. Please hold on, sir.
Sir, I need you to follow me.
Chen Pingyu, right? We know you are working with Huang Yingchun as part of the scam syndicate. We arrested him a few days ago. See this? It shows you and Chen Yujing getting into a taxi together. So tell me, where is Chen Yujing? You think keeping quiet will help? Well, it won't. It's only a matter of time before we arrest Yujing too. Peng Yu is not talking at all. Did you guys find anything useful on his phone?
There's no message between Yu Zhen and Peng Yu, and Yu Zhen is not in his contact list. But I think there's a lead we can follow on.
This looks like it was taken at a hotel window near the Esplanade area.
Yes, I checked the hotels around the Esplanade area. From the angle of the photo, it looks like it was taken from the Luxury Coast International Hotel.
Okay, let's head down and see if Eugene is staying there.
Hello, good afternoon.
I'm Senior Investigation Officer Loh. I'm investigating a case. Was this photo taken in one of your hotel rooms?
Yes. Based on the direction and angle, looks like they were taken from level 10 onwards.
Please check if any of the rooms have been booked by Chen Pingyu or Chen Yujing.
Sure, give me a minute. Yes, room 1011 is booked by Chen Yujing. Front desk.
Yes.
Are you Chen Yujing?
Yes.
I'm Senior Investigation Officer Loh. You're under arrest for dishonesty receiving stolen property. What are you doing in Singapore?
I am a businessman meeting some contacts in Singapore.
Then why do you have photos of two suspects in a police impersonation scam in your phone?
They are business associates.
Both Huang Yingchun and Chen Pingyu have been arrested, so you can stop lying now. Are all these other people also part of the syndicate?
No. The couriers need to know what the victims look like so they know who to collect money from. So I will send them the photos of the victims.
Who is that? Who is it?
One of the couriers.
Hassan, bring the suspect back together with Jason. We'll stay here and ambush the courier.
Possible target spotted.
Move in now. We're from the police. I'm Senior Investigation Officer Low. Are you Xie Tingjia?
Yes.
Xie Tingjia, you're under arrest for dishonestly receiving stolen property. Cuff him.
I was only supposed to collect some packages.
Did you know who you're collecting the packages from?
No. Eugene just sent me a photo of the person.
How did you start doing this?
I met someone in Taiwan, someone called 阿飞。
怎样，大哥？想赚点外快吗？
当然想，但是你要我做什么？
飞新加坡，哎，别担心，机票和费用都由我包，免费的哦。
去那里做什么？
简单，帮我接收个包裹，就这样哎。哎，干了。
Why did you want to leave Singapore today?
彭宇 messaged me earlier today. Then Peng Yu stopped messaging, so I got scared. I went back to pack my stuff and took a taxi to the airport. Change over destination, go to Luxury Coast International Hotel. I don't know anything else. I just got the hotels from Peng Yu and Eugene.
How come you didn't stay with Inchu in the same hotel?
Afei said that we should not stay together, in case we got caught. So I stayed with Peng Yu. Ying Chun stayed by himself and Deng Jia came later.
Then who is Afei?
I don't know. We all just called him Afei. He's the one who tells us what to do, who to collect money from. But he's in Taiwan.
Huang Yingchun, Chen Pengyu, Chen Youzheng, and Xie Tingjia were convicted of offences under the Corruption, Drug Trafficking, and Other Serious Crimes Confiscation of Benefits Act. Huang Yingchun was sentenced to 5 years, 6 months imprisonment. Chen Pengyu was sentenced to 4 years, 10 months imprisonment. Chen Youzheng was sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. Xie Tingjia was sentenced to 2 years, 9 months imprisonment. In the case you have just seen, multiple victims were scammed of more than $900,000 by the suspects. Officers from the Criminal Investigation Department and the Technology Crime Investigation Branch conducted extensive investigation and eventually arrested the suspects within 2 weeks from the reported crime. In most scam cases, the money cheated from the victims were never recovered. To safeguard yourself against such scams, here are some tips. No government agency will request a money transfer or personal details over the phone, nor will they do so through automated voice machines. Call a trusted friend or family member before taking any further actions, as you may be emotionally overwhelmed after receiving such a call. Ignore the calls and caller's instructions. Scammers may use caller ID spoofing technology to display a different number. If you suspect that the caller may be a scammer, hang up, wait a while, and call back to check if the number is valid. Never provide your personal information, such as your NRIC, contact number, bank details, and one-time password to strangers. If you notice any suspicious activity, call the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000 or call 999 for urgent police assistance. You can also submit information online via Eyewitness at police.gov.sg/eyewitness or through our Police@SG application. All information will be kept strictly confidential.
Scam alert.
Between January and September 2019, the police received more than 270 reports on business email impersonation scams, where more than $32 million were cheated from the victims. Scammers may hack into the victims' accounts and monitor their email correspondence. They will then mimic the email addresses to impersonate the supplier, CEO, or employee of the client's company and trick the victim into transferring money to their bank accounts instead. Here are some examples of such email addresses. In some cases, the scammers will even go to the extent of copying the email signatures, business logos, messaging formats, and styles of the actual suppliers to make the email appear genuine. Small details like swapping the letter L with the number 1, omitting letters, or even adding a different domain suffix are telltale signs that these emails could be compromised by scammers. To avoid becoming a victim of such scams, you are advised to be mindful of any changes in payment instructions and bank accounts provided by your business partners. Call them to seek confirmation whenever there are such changes. Educate your employees on such scams, especially those who are responsible for making fund transfers. Use secured network, strong passwords, and two-factor authentication to protect your email account from being hacked. Install security software such as antivirus and firewall programs and keep them updated. Consider installing free protection tools such as Quad9 to prevent such attacks. Install free email authentication tools such as DMARC to detect fraudulent emails. If you have fallen victim or suspect that you may be a victim of scams, call your bank immediately to stop the transfer and make a police report. You can help stop scams by joining our Let's Fight Scams movement. Make a pledge and receive the latest scams to share with your loved ones. To seek advice, you may call the anti-scam helpline at 1-800-722-6688 or go to www.scamalert.sg.
The Singapore Police Force will mark 200 years of policing in 2020 with a series of commemorative events. In this Police Bicentennial, we reflect on the SPF's evolution and progress and reaffirm our commitment to keep Singapore safe and secure every day. We also wish to show our appreciation to the community for giving us their continued trust and support in our crime-fighting efforts, which has contributed to making Singapore one of the safest cities in the world today. We look forward to seeing you at these Police Bicentennial events in 2020. This is the last episode of Crimewatch for 2019. If you have any feedback, do drop us an email. I'm DSP James Goh. Until next time, let us all do our part to prevent, deter, and detect crime.